Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Today, as I said in the last video, I'm going to be doing a small bit of story progression because, well, I'm going to need some items to progress the story. And, well, we're going to show how exactly we get those said items. So first off, we're going to play the Ballad of the Gales. And we're actually going to go to this place up here, the Mother and Child Islands. I normally talked about this before, or I did talk about this before, but you don't want to warp here until a certain part of the game. And that part of the game is after you complete the second leg of the Forsaken Fortress. Otherwise, if you go here, you'll just be saying, oh hey, you can't do anything here yet, and you'll have to come back later. Once you have beaten the Forsaken Fortress, beaten Helmrock King, and you take Tetra to the kingdom below the sea, then you can go to this place. So let's go ahead and go there and see what we can find. Because the funny thing is, you actually don't warp on the outskirts of the island. You actually warp inside the island, inside that giant crater. And what do we got here? Hee. Tell me, little boy, can you control the wind? Hee. So young to have such power. How did you know how to find me here? I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter, my child? Does that not surprise you, young one? I like you, and so I shall give the new power to the bow that you wield. Powers of fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, use R to change arrowheads, then fire away. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type. Hee. I love that little scene right there. That is... honestly, I think that's like one of my favorite parts of this game. Just the fact that, you know... Link is blushing, and the King of Red Lions even goes, hey, you know, Link, yeah. Oh, I love that so much. Okay, so now that we got those, we're going to warp back out, and now that we have the elemental arrows, we can actually explore 2 more islands. And these are both islands we have seen before, so we are going to take a look at them. We're going to warp to Dragon Roost Island, because this is probably the closest point to one of those islands. I actually don't know if we have a treasure chart for this place yet that we're going to. I know there is a treasure chart we can get here, or a treasure chart we can solve. Are we going north? Is the one going north, or is it going somewhere else? It's going east. Okay, well, we'll worry about it later. Trust me, we're going to have a lot of time to unearth all of the treasure chart rewards. So, or not really unearth. We're not taking it from the earth. We're taking it from the sea. Salvage. We're going to be salvaging all those rewards at some point. But for now, we're going to keep things going. So this will actually not take very long because since Dragon Roost is a pretty big island, we're actually closer to the shore than we would be on another island, so this won't take too long to get out of the way. And I also kind of want to see if we have this next, if we have the treasure chart for this island, because that could be important. So we'll swim towards this island. Here we go. This is the Fire Mountain. I think we do have the treasure chart here. Yeah, it looks like a treasure chart to me, so let me get out my salvaging arm. Damn it. Okay, well, let's bring this back up. We gotta be somewhat close to it. It's not that one. Like, we'll see it. Like, we'll have an... Oh, we went past it. Okay, well, let's turn back around and start cruising the other way. It's a little closer to this rock, I guess. Almost there. Here. There we go. Now, someone actually mentioned this in one of the comments. Someone mentioned that there is a possibility that sometimes you can pull up trash if you're not, like, exactly on the Pillar of Light. But I want to say that's for something later, or it might also be for those light rings. I don't know the true conditions of that, because I've honestly never seen that happen before. Because I've always been at least pretty accurate with getting those, and even if I do miss it like I did in that case, it doesn't take long to kind of fix your, you know, your position and everything. So we're going to go ahead and, well, we're going to check out this island. We're going to... I think you need to actually shoot this. There we go. Freeze the lava at the top. And once you do that, there will be a timer. And you basically need to get the item inside this mountain before the timer runs out. So this is timed. Why can't I get out? I don't see what was so different about that piece of land compared to what I was trying to climb out of. Whatever. But yeah, you have a bit of a time limit. Honestly, I don't think the time limit is that stressful. Like, they give you enough time to get everything. Okay, cool. We got the gold feather. I'm still going to be trying to collect those, because we still... I feel like at this point we do have enough, but, you know, it's... They are spoils. Spoils can definitely help. And... Oh, crap. Oh, gonna climb around again. Seriously? Wait. My god, this game is really picky about Link's size here. In Ocarina of Time, like, once you turn adult, you can, like, climb really, really high. There's a lot of ledges in Ocarina of Time that you can actually climb pretty easily once you become an adult. It's kind of interesting. Come on, we need to sidle. We need to sidle so we can get inside the mountain. I mean, inside the mountain. Oh, damn it! It serves me right for making that joke. Okay, without jumping off the island this time. Let's climb up the rest of this. And jump in the volcano, because that's a great idea. Now, obviously, we didn't, you know, fix everything. It's still a volcano, after all. But alas, we can actually investigate this place now. I'm just going to try to ignore the fire keys, at least for right now. And we have some other monsters we need to take care of. I need to actually, come on. There we go. Once we destroy all those enemies, we get a nice little treasure chest here. And this will give us the power bracelets. Both arms are now stronger than ever. Press A to grab and lift objects. So yeah, now we can lift this giant stone head. And this will actually let us get inside the cave that's on Headstone Island that we kind of took a look at earlier, briefly. Now we can actually get in there, which is kind of nice. Also, yeah, once you get the reward, the timer stops. Which is weird that that's the trigger for stopping that, but whatever. Is there anything else in here? I don't think there is. I might be thinking of, like, the next island we're going to. Okay, I think we're good. But yeah, there we go. We got one of the big items we need to access the next part of the game, and well, we're gonna do more of that shortly. Let me see if I can. I want to see if I can get that bird. Because I mean, more gold feathers, right? Okay, whatever. Oh. And of course, as soon as I jump out, he he gets closer to me. Oh boy. Okay, well, we're going to have to sail south for the next island because we're going to be going to this island here, Ice Ring Isle. But I am going to stop off at Bomb Island really quickly because I think we can get one of the pieces of heart that's here. So I'll see you guys when we get to Bomb Island. Be right back. Okay, we are about to make it to Bomb Island. We do not have the treasure chart for this island yet because I think it's actually in a future dungeon. And I do know for a fact that that treasure chart will actually lead us to a heart piece too. But we do not have this yet. But since we are swimming past the island, we might as well do something while we're here. So we're going to go back to Bomb Island and we're going to see what is on top of here. Aside from greenery, because we don't need to know about that. Well, we have a giant rock. That's good to know. We'll go ahead and drop it. Drop a bomb, anyway. If that wasn't specific enough for you guys. And we're going to go inside of another grotto here. This grotto should have some interesting enemies, as we'll find out. But first, we need to get through here. We have these guys. So, you don't want to kill these guys because you do need them. So wait for them to open their, I guess their pincers or whatever. And then pick up their shell. Drop it on the switch. And we're essentially going to be using these guys to solve the puzzle. I find it weird that you actually need bombs to even get in here because, I mean, you had to do this kind of stuff in the first dungeon. So it's interesting that bombs are kind of like required now. Okay, so that was a little unfortunate. I did not mean to fall in there. But this is like a very like narrow path. Okay. If you jump on that, you'll remove the flames. And that switch will actually stay down, unlike the switch in the previous room. But there is definitely... Oh, damn it. Don't tell me I have to redo that. Okay, good. Okay, we're fine. So now... Well, again, we don't want to knock those guys off. If you knock them off, it's not like the worst thing in the world. Because they'll just climb out of the lava. Because they don't get hurt by lava. It's still kind of annoying, though. But basically, you want to throw these guys inside those holes because they have switches on them. And... Okay, hold on. But yeah, if you do that, you'll press the switches that are in there, and you'll open up this next part. Which, as you could probably tell from what I mentioned earlier, this will give us a piece of heart. That's another one down. We still have a lot more to go. So, like, that's the first one of 4. So if we complete 3 more, we need 3 more for that. I'm trying to figure out how many heart pieces I have left, because we're gonna get 2 more containers. So there's that. So that'll give us 13, plus the 3 heart pieces that we get to get 14. That means there's 6 after that. 6 times 4 is 24, plus those 3. We have 27 more pieces of heart to get, and that may seem like a lot, but I feel like Windfall Island has like a third of those. And we'll probably be working on a great number of those this week, so shouldn't take us too long, basically. Okay, so now that we're done with that, let's get back in the King of Red Lions and continue sailing south. Although we're going to be more so going to the south west now. So yeah, we're going to be going to Ice Ring Isle. So I will see you guys when we get there. Be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I see it in the distance. Ice Ring Isle is getting close. So yes, we're going to be going there next. Once again, do we have the treasure chart for this place or not? I'll kind of sail around and see if we have it. I feel like we don't, but I didn't think we had the Fire Mountain one either. Oh, no, we do. Okay, well, 2 for 2 apparently. So you do have to be kind of careful. I think if you get too close to the island, like your ship will kind of react to it, so be a little careful. But I think right here, give or take. Is my timing going to be off again? Of course it is. Okay, well, that's okay. Let's go back. Well, hold on. It's always good to have the island, like, in your view here. Okay, this one I just have to go a little north, which I'm not too far away from, I guess. I want to say this is just more rupees, though, which, again, not a bad thing to get. Just not going to be anything super substantial. 200 rupees. Okay, so now let's work on Ice Ring Isle. So we gotta do here, much like we did in the previous island. Well, maybe I have to shoot that. There we go. That's what I have to shoot. Now, I'm not sure where exactly I need to get on the island from. I want to say it's right here. Okay, yeah, we're good. So once again, you have about 5 minutes to take care of all your errands here. And be careful because you are walking on ice, so ice physics will apply. Before we go inside the cavern, though, there is something else I want to get. Also, ice slide. Thank God we don't have to race a penguin on this. Ooh, that's close. Yeah, there is something there. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I can't get around this. Well, you know what? I have time. We'll go ahead and get this now. It sucks. I feel like we have to go around again just to climb this up again, but whatever. So this is actually a treasure chart. And I believe that's the only extra reward on this island. Like, obviously there's the item that's inside the area, but as far as like extra collectible stuff, that's pretty much it. What if Link got shot point blank by that cannon over there? That would be pretty tragic. Thankfully, like, it doesn't seem like this ice island is as big as I remember it being. I just remember, like, going around the outskirts of the island taking a very long time, but it doesn't seem to take as long now, which is good. And yeah, be careful right here, because if you fall off, you have a chance to kind of save yourself. If you, like, very quickly, like, push the stick up against the wall you're getting ready to fall off of. And then you can pull yourself back on, which is kind of nice. Just be very, very careful. Come on. There we go. Good job. You did it, Link. You showed the world that you can do ice platforming. I'm proud of you, buddy. Okay, well, thankfully, after we do this, we'll be pretty much done, so this shouldn't take us too long to finish up here. We still have about, like, 2 minutes. Seems like we can't really go that way due to some strong wind gusts, though. So, let's go this way. Keys. I don't like keys. Oh, there's a fairy in here. I do have an empty bottle. You know what? Let's use that. Well, I would if Link didn't just eat the fairies anyway. Implying that Link eats the fairies. Oh god. Careful, Link! Careful! Oh my god, I almost fell off. Okay, well, there we go. Let's get this next item. So, the next item that we're going to be getting is the iron boots. These boots are so heavy you can hardly walk, but the wind can't blow you around when you wear them. So, you know, unlike Ocarina of Time, and thank God they did this, the iron boots are actually an equipable item, and that you can actually put on your C buttons. So, they learned their lesson from Ocarina of Time. Which, I mean, they did fix it for Ocarina of Time 3D, but still, it's just kind of funny. Also, oh, damn it. I can get out of here, right? I should be able to. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, can we? I don't see any ladder or anything. Wait, there's... Hold on. Oh my god, there is. Oh, there's always a grapple point. I find that so hilarious that even here, we're still getting grapple points. But yeah, thankfully they have iron boots as an equipable item, so you don't have to, like, you know, keep taking them off and going to the pause menu every single time whenever you want to switch boots. But on the same token, I also feel like you just don't use the iron boots as much in this game as you do in Ocarina of Time, so it's not really even that big of a concern anyway. But either way, though, that's it. That's actually everything we need to do here on Ice Ring Isle. We've gotten the 2 major items, so with those 2 items, we can actually continue the game and make more progress. But, as I hinted at... Also, why can I not jump up here? As I hinted at, like, the last few times, we're going to spend some time actually on Windfall Island, because there's a lot of stuff we can do there now. I think we can actually do every single side quest on Windfall Island. There's some that will take longer than others, obviously, and some I might want to divide up, but we can definitely get started on a lot of that stuff. So I think that's going to be my plan of attack for next time, and probably the video after that too. So we're just going to work on a lot of those different quests and stuff. So yeah, this has been SlimKirby. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you guys back on Windfall for next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Later, folks.